Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the broadcast. We are our second day of the China Close Qualifier. And as you can see, we're already in this round here. It is Viz up against NiRVANA. And for now, NiRVANA, can they pick up the retake? It's looking pretty solid for them. There's only one more player in the pit. They get the guy in sight. And that's the round here for NiRVANA. And I think they have just the right enough of time to get the defuse in. As Jewelry has the defuse kit. And that's going to be the first here for NiRVANA. Of course, they had a bit of a delay jumping into this matchup, but now, as we can see, the odds don't seem to work just yet. Maybe they will throughout the entirety of the best of three. But for now, we can see that there is a pause taking place. Now, I'm not sure what's the nature of this pause, but primarily there have been a lot of technical issues coming through here, but don't worry, guys. We know the fixes. They're going to get fixed as soon as possible, and there we go. That was probably one of the shortest pauses I had to see thus far. So that's great. Now, the players here from Wiz will not invest too much in a round like this. In fact, it's pretty much, for them, it's basically an eco at this point. The good thing for them is yes, they ended up planted the bomb in the first round, which means that all the players received extra money in their pockets. But overall, they still want to try to save up some of that money before they can properly invest. And as we can see, the eco is upon us. Now, this is going to be an interesting round, I think, from the Wiz players, because they've been pretty much handed over banana presents. So I wouldn't be too surprised if, say, this is the round where we actually end up seeing a commitment here on the B side. For now, it is Cloud to pick up a kill, but his teammate Jewelry being soft enough, so I don't know. I'd like him to be a bit more careful in his approach, if I'm being honest. The grenade, it's a good one, lands on Bexy. Overall, this round is pretty slow here from Wiz, which is an interesting way to approach Nico. A lot of times, especially on a map like Inferno, you don't really see these slow style of plays on Nico. It is just the straight up pushes on one of the bomb sites. Now it is going to be a pretty clean round here for NiRVANA. Don't lose a single player, which means extra money in their pockets. However, that was just the second round. This is where action will begin. This is where we do see a proper investment here from the Wiz side. It's going to be the AK-47s coming into play, and most importantly, with those AK-47s, they have utility to work with, which means that they don't necessarily have to commit to one of the gunfights already. We might see a slower style of play here from the Wiz players. Molotovs and lower banana, pretty standard stuff. This push, however, not standard whatsoever. Lovey cuts out Leng. And I mean, the odds for one of the CTs to play so aggressively in the apartments on the third round, I mean, it never happens. Never. It is a risky play. And here, moving gun. Let's pick up a kill here on Jewelry, and his teammate can't really refrag as the smoke grenade blocks off his vision. Kuka makes up the first one. Now the problem remains, this being a 3 versus 3 situation, NiRVANA's weak Cloud is the only individual on his bomb site. That's the problem. He might find the first, but he's gonna get overwhelmed. It is now a 2 versus 2 retake. Lovey and Ion moving in here. He's moving in through the smoke. That's risky plays from him. He doesn't see a single player thus far. Lovey's there to help him out, and he actually secured that one. If the post-plant positions would have been a little bit different, I mean, I don't think Lovey and Aeon can actually pull that one off. Like the player who's actually planting the bomb makes his way towards, see, the coffins. That's such a powerful crossfire for the T's. And that could have very easily been Wiz, the round there for Wiz. But here, we do see the Wiz players in a difficult economical situation. That is why some of the players have invested in some of those upgraded pistols, grenades, Kevlar as well. So I mean, it's still possible to do some damage in a round like this. For sure, it's definitely a possibility. Oh, straight up push down Banana with all the grenades being thrown out in top Banana, and it is some successful so far. Not bad. They're able to find some success. However, I think the players from Wiz can now pick up... What weapon did WeCloud had? Oh, it had an AUG. That's quite a powerful weapon, especially in the hands of the T players who still have Kevlar to work with. Someone please pick up the AUG. There we go. Now it looks like it will be commitment here at the B-bomb site. Do you have jewelry here right behind the coffins? He peeks on out, doesn't see a single player thus far. Hoping to see someone to push on through, and it's lovely to clear things out. Bugangan in a pretty horrible predicament here. 1 versus 4. Doesn't have a single comrade alive. And I guess he's gonna move maybe even on the A side. Gonna try to book it and hope to find no one there on the side so that he can secure a bomb plant. Then he might just get this one, because right now for sure there's no one here on the site and no one's gonna be able to stop Bugangan's bomb plant. So in terms of ecos, I mean, Viz are getting it done. They found a kill, they got a bomb plant for extra money. It's not too bad, like, all things considering, that was not a bad round. It's always very hard to win an eco round against your opposition, but the thing is though, if you're going to be getting a kill here or there, a bomb plant as well, I mean, that is to some extent a victory. A small victory, but a victory nonetheless. A double up setup here for NiRVANA. As we do see Jewelry on the op, who is the B side defender. Oka here towards middle, as we do get to see. There's going to be players coming in. Oh, they don't check him. He does back away. He also has his teammate to help him out. But look at this length. That is aggressive. He's pushed up all the way through the smoke. None of the NiRVANA players anticipate him to be there, but they don't really check Aeon as well. And that's a big mistake. The site is almost open here. In fact, it's a 2 versus 2, so I can't really say that it's a victory here. The nade, though, oh, that's some great timing for WeCloud. He gets it done, and now it is Lonesome Link here. 25 points of health is not a lot in this 1 versus 2. It can really pick up the bomb as well. It is in the possession of the CTs. But as I say so, I think Jewelry is in the apartments, but no worries. WeCloud eliminates the last player. 5 rounds here for NiRVANA. 5 rounds here for NiRVANA. But the players from Viz can still make an investment. I mean, they have lost 5 rounds in a row, and they can still pull off a pretty beefy looking purchase. Look at this, Seiki 47's coming into play. We have a decent amount of utility as well. It's not bad here for Wiz. That's pretty decent. 1 nade though. If there would have been nades thrown out here from top mid as well as through Banana, I mean, that would have been very effective here. But here, Shishing. I hope I got it right. He throws down the smoke grenade, but his teammates here are probably going to go for this prompt push here from Boiler here. The nade barely scrapes Link in that position. Flash is reading through. There's still a whole minute to work here for Viz, but I think this is going to be a commitment here on the A side if they do find the frags quick enough. Because it looks like to me that the bomb carrier or shall I say the whole Wiz team, still thinking about making this some sort of elaborate fake. But if they do find the frags here, I mean, it does make a lot of sense to commit to the side. Oh no, that is just some poor timing. Horrible timing to say the least. Aeon takes out 2. And now Wiz, yeah, now they're going to have to commit to one of the bomb sites. Look at the utility usage here from NiRVANA. This is superb stuff from them. Bugangun goes with spray transfer. Not going to succeed just yet, and now it's all to Shishing, who's not in the best position here. He's in the banana area. He does find the first one. Yeah, he's fully blinded, hitting the dab, and that's going to be 6-0 here for NiRVANA. So far, this is a pretty decent scoreline here for NiRVANA. They've picked up themselves a significant lead throughout the entirety of the first half. 6-0, not too shabby. And we do see here from Wiz again, it's back on the pistols here. Probably quite dissatisfying for the T side as they're stuck in this awkward limbo of you can make the purchase once, but then you're back in the eco. You try to make the purchase again, and if you lose that, you're back on the eco. Levy, though, he's in a interesting predicament, but he does have his teammate backing him up, so it's a good setup, all things considering. But here on the ace side, this is where the push has happened here from Wiz. They take down the lonesome defender on the side. As Lovey and QK go for the aggressive play here, Isaac is going to get an AWP out of this exchange. That is a good weapon in this situation. And the thing is, though, some of the positions here from the Wiz players are not too bad. Isaac gets the second kill. And now Link picks up a kill as well, so this round is just falling apart here for NiRVANA. There's only one more player remaining, and that's the thing, going for a retake in this situation. Quite difficult. 10 seconds. He doesn't even have the fuse kit here, so it's pretty obvious what Noka is trying to do here. He's trying to go for the save here, and he does pick up the first one, but, I mean, so do Wiz. They get their first round on the first half. Picks are going to keep that AWP. Oh, great nade coming in. Nothing much going on here from Wiz. They are throwing down the utility here in middle, so we presume we are going to be seeing this hit happening here. Oka goes in for the reaping in that position. He does succeed with the kill though, but this is a spot where he has to be very careful. A lot of times you will see terrorists throwing down the grenades here on either the B side or on that corner that Oka was on not too long ago. And so he has to play this one very safe, in a very passive manner. Wiz though, on the other hand, they have to commit. There's no other way of putting it. They must commit to the fight here. Aeon picks up 2. And now is Shishing left in the 1 versus 3. It does have the bomb with him, so that's one little bonus. But with 30 seconds remaining, this is going to be quite difficult. He is about to hit the safe bomb site, and he has no idea about the CT's positioning. That's the thing. He could be anywhere. We're talking apartment, cemetery, the site, the pit. That's a lot of angles. But now they know. Now NiRVANA know that the bomb is being planted here. Levy's going to go for the peak. And he is going to secure the round for the team. NiRVANA pick up their 7th. And they're also going to get a second AWP in this one now. I have seen some proficiency there from Jewelry with the sniper rifle on the B side, so I would presume that's where he's going to use it. And here, of course, Wiz, even though they end up winning one of these rounds. Yeah, let's take a look at the scoreboard real quick. Even though they end up winning the 7th round, because they ended up losing the 8th round, their economy isn't completely in shambles. In the old system, for sure, their economy would be absolutely wrecked right now. But in this new system, they got a lose money bonus, and they can invest in the rifles. A lot of utility here for Wiz, and looks like we're going to be changing up the pace here. A straight-up commitment here. This is good. The aggressive play has worked out thus far. They're not slowing down, but Jewelry, he's got the Opto, picks up the first one. A lot more to find here. Can he get anything done here? Oh, the Molotov as well. That makes things very difficult, but he puts down the smoke, and actually he can survive here for a bit longer, but he does go down. And now Aeon and Oka. Two CTs here, going for the retake. In fact, I say going for the retake, but I don't think NiRVANA wants to attempt this one. Like, this is very difficult, and it would make a lot more sense to actually keep their weaponry here. They might be lucky with a kill too. They actually find a kill, so is this gonna prompt the retake, I wonder? Leon coming in through CT, smokes off the banana, and this is working out. Oh no! They fluffed it, Viz! And that's the round here for NiRVANA. They pull off the 2 versus 4 retake. And I mean, that is a round you gotta win if you're Wiz. You pretty much have it in the books. Once you secure yourself a 4 versus 2, that's it. Just play the passive game. Don't even peek by that point. And the other thing is that the players from Wiz, they had even a good crossbar setup. You had a player in Banana. You had a player in, was it first Orange? No, I think there was one player in Dark. You had also a good player in Pit. So in terms of positioning, it's not bad. But they fluffed it. Here though, oh, Bexy runs through the flames. Blinded all the grenades. 1 and a 2. That's easy here for NiRVANA. A bomb though. After in the middle of nowhere, Julian's got to be quite careful about his position. He does get taken out at the end. What I mean by this point, Lovey should secure the final kill, and that's going to be the 9th round here for NiRVANA. They've come here to play, as I can see. 9 rounds here for NiRVANA on the CT side of Inferno is a pretty good scoreline. For those who are wondering, who ended up picking which maps? Well, that is quite simple. I'm going to be able to give you the answer quick enough. Because here on our very first map of the best of 3, Inferno was the map pick of Very1z. And the problem is the second map, Overpass. That's the map pick of NiRVANA. So if Wiz want to try to secure themselves a formidable scoreline here, it must begin right here, right now. Oh no, this is bad. Look at the damages being dealt there by Lovey. You have 3 players below 20 health. Even though he only finds the first one, that is enough. Yeah, that's it. Not sure why the BM comes in there from Aeon. I mean, you're already dominating these fellas. Come on, give them a break. They could definitely use one. There you go. That's M41S. Still a shame how the M41S has been underutilized by a lot of teams. But at the same time, you obviously have that meta where everyone was playing with the M41Ss. Then there was a bit of a change in the meta. You had the M4s come into play, less M41Ss. Then the AUG meta, which is still here, kind of. And it's primarily just the CT's equipment is dominated by the AUGs and the M4s. Even though the M41S has got benefits. Like, one of the benefits obviously being is that it is a bit more precise than the M4. I wonder, is it more precise than the AUG though? That's something I never thought about. And though, he doesn't need to think of his position. All he has to do is gun down his opponents as they just walk into his loving arms, and that's pretty much it. A 5 versus 3 scenario for NiRVANA. In the past, what, 10 seconds from the round start? Yeah, that is a great start here for NiRVANA. Not so much here for Wiz though, but as I say so. Uh-oh. Oh no, they don't check him. They do not check him. Big mistake here, Wiz. Not only do you choke deck the player here, that's going to allow him to pick up the 2 kills and also drop the bomb carrier. So Jin left in a pretty difficult situation, a 1 versus 3. Which, as we can see, he has made his way towards CT. So he might just punish one of these CT. There we go, he takes down one of them. Still 2 more to find though. Jin has changed up his angle, though. He will come here from the banana area. And I'm not a big fan of the player jump spotting there, but now he knows where the player is coming from. The Molotov, which actually, it's a pretty bad idea throwing the Molotov right in front of you, Jin. That is going to be the round here for NiRVANA. They're 11th on the board, and so far the C7 Inferno has been looking splendid for NiRVANA. 11 rounds is a very good scoreline, and with 3 more rounds to go, this could either be 11-4, which is the best case scenario for Wiz for sure, or it could be 14-1. Now, if that's the case, I have very little hope here for Wiz on Inferno, because for those who are tuning into the matchup here, this is of course the map pick here of Wiz. Early Molotov to deter the players from pushing top mid, but they're not too concerned about pushing top mid. They just want to go banana, and Lovey's just so close doing the damage. He picks up 2. And now the remaining Wiz players, they're just stuck here in banana. They got pincered hard. Because you have players here on the B side. Oh, hello? Bugan finds a kill. Will he actually look towards Replow? No, he doesn't. But he's still in a position here of the last remaining players, at least. That's what I like to think. NiRVANA peeking on through. They've actually been allowed to escape banana. So they now have some freedom in their movability here, Wiz. The thing is, though, they only have to eliminate Jewelry in this position. If they do so, that's the A-bomb side open for business. But thing is, Flash comes in. Bexy now left in a 1 versus 4. He will plant the bomb, though. And the bomb plant coming in. Bexy needs to find these kills. He tries to pick it up 1 here towards the middle, but he won't succeed. Now that's another round here for NiRVANA. 12 rounds for them. And of course, the situation which Wiz are right now, they can pull off an investment. Like, they will have all the money in the world to pull off a very good looking purchase. Though the bigger question is, with this purchase, can they pull off a round? Because that's the thing right now for a team like Wiz. This is their own map pick, and I don't know how well as a team like Wiz play on a map like Overpass. With this being their own map pick, I would presume they are the specialists here on Inferno, and to only have 1 round of the terrorist side is abysmal. They need to find more. Flash is running through. Auto shotgun in the hands here of Ion. Oh, that's a good pickup here for Wiz. They can continue on pushing forward here. Ion with the auto shotty. Oh no, he's racking up the kills here. This is insane. He gets all 3, and Wiz have now the bomb side to their liking. I like this though. Bugan pushing it through the smoke. This is good. This is very good. This is probably one of the few times Wiz have gotten close to secure a round. And by this point, they have to do it. Bugan's offensive should be enough by this point. Julie's going to attempt it, though. Can't really say I blame him. But obviously he has no idea about the positioning here of the players. Bexy's got a peek, and that's going to be the second round here from Wiz. They finally pick it up, but can't really say that was too easy. I mean, we saw Aeon with the auto shot. He picked up 3 there in the middle. And I thought, well, this round is over. But I clearly was wrong. The last round here in the first half, and Wiz have a pretty good looking purchase. You can see the AK-47s here, and they don't be in the hands of Bexy, so in terms of weaponry, it's not looking too shabby here. But the terrorist side, oh no, he's got the auto sniper here. He's so close to actually finding the kill on, who is it, Bexy? Yeah, on Bexy with a sniper rifle, but he has crouched down, avoiding the bullets, but he can't avoid the grenade, and you can't avoid Weecloud's auto sniper. Oh boy. This round is just falling apart here for Wiz. 2 more players remaining. That's Link and Bugangan. And Link's gonna move on in. He does have 80% to work with. Finds the first one, can't get the refrag with Lovey though. And even though Bugangan is here in the middle, let's find one of these kills. The problem is though, the bomb isn't even in his possession, and that's a bit more problematic. Oh, the Molotov. He's got the up out, and he's just gonna style at a Boogan gun. The up, no scope. He's not fooling around here, Jewelry, and there we go. 13 rounds here for NiRVANA, only 2 for NiRVANA, and pretty much, if NiRVANA pick up the pistol round, that is first map done and dusted. That's just the nature of the game. For them, it is absolutely important to pick up the pistol round here if you're NiRVANA. Don't get the pistol around here, and I'm sorry, but I think that's going to be game for you. There we go. The commitment here from NiRVANA was built from Viz. We had 2 players pushing aggressively towards Banana, but the third guy who was behind him didn't really want to commit there at the end. And in terms of trades, it's looking quite good here for NiRVANA. 4 versus 3. Pretty much whichever side of the map they end up hitting, they will have the advantage. There we go. The push is happening here. NiRVANA don't have full bombs control, though we still have player here in cemetery and on the site. It is going to be Boogagun here, and they still haven't really picked up the kill. This is quite awkward here. Finally, Aeon picks it up. And it's now going to be NiRVANA here on the post-plan situation with Jin. Well, he's going to go for this one. He's going to try, but he won't succeed. Aeon picks up the 3. NiRVANA now sitting on a comfortable 14-round scoreline, in which NiRVANA they're going to have to reply here with either a full eco or a force spy. They have chose the latter option, which is quite understandable by this point. You really don't have a lot of rounds to work with here, NiRVANA, and by going for a force spy like this, you might just pick up a round here if a team like NiRVANA makes mistakes. Boogagun pushing through with the CZ. He will punish Jewelry there. That is a great early frag here for Wiz, but Lovey, like, this is so aggressive. He's pushed up all the way through Archway on CT. Hello? He's not even being opposed by this point. He's got so much map presence, he can go wherever he wants. But at the same time here, Myzek. Oh, I don't know how he doesn't get that kill. He had Oka dead to rights, but Bexy with the deagle sees the headshot angle and he secures it. Good shot from him. And now, this is such a weird round because we still have a T player in long on the A side. And no one's really on the side itself. There's only one player in the apartments. I think that's Bexy there. So I think we will see a commitment here from NiRVANA on the A bomb side because you have a player like Lovey clearing things out, telling his teammates the information that, guys, no one's here. Oh, this is just disgusting. Lowy gets the knife. And this is it here for Wiz, I'd like to say. Going for the retake here is very difficult for Wiz. Attempting it, sure, go for it, but ain't too easy here, I'd like to say. Oh, come on. Weaklad is just being shot at by his own teammate. Yeah, I think here, NiRVANA, you pretty much realized that you almost got this one. Long reach kill with the CZ. Why not if you're Lowy? And 15 rounds here for NiRVANA. For them, one more round and they will secure victory here on the first map of Inferno. For Wiz, though, it has to be a force spy. They can't simply give this one away. They must try to give it their best shot here to continue on and acquire as many rounds as possible. But by this point, they want to try to string some rounds together, and we can see that that's no easy thing. I mean, stringing rounds together in this situation, quite hard to say the least. The grenades though come in. I like this from Viz, trying to dish out early damage as soon as possible. For now though, the damage has been dealt, especially a lot on Oka. We want to see a commitment here from the Wiz players. can they actually punish the NiRVANA guys for going for the aggressive plays here? In fact, if anyone's going to show aggression, it might just be the WiZ players. Look towards Banana. You have a couple of those players pushing aggressively here, and I think they heard the players backing away. That's when they use the timing to play aggressive, and talking about aggression here. Bexy clearing out the, at least hoping to spot out some of the balcony area, but there's no one from NiRVANA there. At least not yet. Smoke through out. Blocking out the vision here of Myzik. Playing the anti-flash position, it looks like. 40 seconds remaining. No need for third-person mode. There you go to V. Let's see the commitment here from the NiRVANA. They're entering the bomb site. There's still 2 more players on the side. The rotation is here. WiZ might just be able to pull this one off. The player on the side, he goes down. And there's only 2 more players remaining. One of them is still on the bomb site there. Buganga tries to give it his best shot. But it's going to be 16-2 in favor of the guys from NiRVANA. They pick it up. They secure the first map. And of course, guys, we'll be on our second map shortly. Stay tuned, as we'll be right back.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.